Hey everyone, so I wanted to hop in here real quick. I've got a few minutes before I'm jumping into an amazing masterclass with my coach and friend Kellen Flueckiger. And it is when reading his latest book, Living with Purpose and Power, which I highly recommend you get. I haven't finished it yet, but what I've read so far is probably one of the most powerful I've read in a long time. Anyway, there's something in there that him and I talked about a few months ago, an acronym, and it's an amazing one to remember because it's something that most of us allow our brains to get in the way. And the acronym is WITOT. What I think others think. Guess what? You have zero control over what other people think. Zero, none. So why try? Why try? You're going to drive yourself absolutely crazy trying to worry about what other people think. What you do have control over is what you think, how you feel, how you act, how you speak. And it's a huge thing. And it's something that I've known for a long time, although I've admittedly, up until about 3 weeks ago, admittedly, I was falling out of that. And I was allowing myself to speak and think and do negative things and with around people, to people. And it was just, even though I knew this distinction. And I used to live it, and now I'm living it again. From a outside in perspective now, you're looking at, even though you need to do it from the inside out, what I mean by the outside in is seeing, looking back, reflecting on the person I was being, who I was being, and how I was being with other people, was because I was suffering from WITOT. I was suffering from what I think others think. And there's a kind of a joke that Kellen talks about both with me and in his book. He says, WITOT kills more people than COVID, or kills more people than COVID. And what he means by that is getting our own heads cause more depression, negativity, downfall. We cannot let ourselves be joyful and happy, mostly because of our own thoughts. So when you're going through this, I mean, I've briefly touched on this before, and I will wholeheartedly read this at some point here in the near future. I've got a couple more edits to make, but a lot of people refer to a document or declarations, and this one's mine. And there was one specific that really is a play on this. I mean, it really is. I created this declaration because of the way I was viewing people and speaking about people and to people. And so I literally wrote this one. I am unbelievably calm, patient, kind, and understanding with each and every person that I encounter in verbal, visual, or written communication. I understand that everybody is just doing the best they can with the thinking they have. And I have actively lived that since creating that declaration about 3 weeks ago. And by the way, if you're not doing those declarations, I mean, I speak these out loud at least 3 times a day and listen to them daily. I have them recorded my own voice. And when Nika gets back into town, I'll have her record her speaking them to me like you are versus I am. Although, stop and think about that for a moment. Stop and think about the acronym WITOT, what I think others think. How often in your life are you worried about what other people think? Another term for that is people pleaser. How often in your life are you being a people pleaser? How often have you worried too much about what other people think and it's affected you negatively? It's affected your joy, your happiness, your love. So stop it right now. Remember the acronym WITOT, what I think others think. Pay attention to it. Try as hard as you can to live in a world where you're not worried about what other people think. And control that in your own mind. I never said it was going to be easy. However, you still have the choice. You have the choice of what thoughts you're going to pursue and what thoughts you're going to toss. There's a chapter in my book that says, take the garbage out and throw it in the trash. And it's all about eliminating negative beliefs, negative thoughts from your life in order to pursue the happiness that you deserve. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Make it a great day. It's the greatest day of my life. And always remember, never forget to be schmaltzy. Take care, my friends. Awesome.